covering. Little. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He has 6.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside for Moran. MP outside. Pass to Adams. MP with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot. They've got numbers. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist from Hart. Hart's got 4 assists now tonight.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get into his open guys.
MP, the pass to Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you.
I'm putting out Infernos, Burning Embers, and a couple.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jala Joko. The volcano out of Iceland will conquer and destroy the rap world like the. Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking. Plus your little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all.
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I love
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors. And Brent clearly. Those are the standards.
Yeah, I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
MP outside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by MP.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Wiggins against Anderson. To the middle. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP. Takes it inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Payton kicks to Kuminga. No good on the triple. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 3-point lead, and he gets the bucket.
Strong and relentless. MP has no issues playing through contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low, here's Kuminga. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
It's going to be on MP.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Good on the second free throw. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side, Jones. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Near the three-point line, it's Poole.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length. And
the scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from Chase Center. You're watching.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for Memphis. Anderson is out there with MP. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Clark in at the 5. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Baines. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Payton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Memphis leading to the inside. Payton against MP. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the... Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Curry outside. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
Now, Poole He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wiggins against Anderson. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Melton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assistant.
MP's got his third assist on the night. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 now.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
With 1 on the clock and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn.
Checking in
for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Wiseman. Porter comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Gary Payton is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Jones kicks to Melton. Inside, MP shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole, Kuminga out there with Porter. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Payton in at the 2-guard spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Payton, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here's MP for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. MP out there with Clark. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jones in at the point.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
MP passes to Melton. MP looking around. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Warriors now. 9-point game. Pass to Wiseman. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Bain. He's covered by Thompson. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. And the Warriors taking 2 more.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins that his teammates want him to take those shots?
MP passes to Brooks.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Warriors trail by 8. Left side, Curry. Thompson outside. The pass to Wiggins from 13, and the Warriors track on 2 more.
And you see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
To the middle. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. From 17 feet out. It counts! And now they trail by just 4.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
The feed to Brooks. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. And the Warriors with possession here. Kuminga dishes to Thompson. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And there haven't been too many players who had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 6.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up. You know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it. And, of course, I had to learn new systems. You know, the NBA offenses and defenses, they're completely different. You know, I'm getting to know my teammate.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am John Lotoko. The volcano out of Iceland. Will conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking. Plus your little... smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from... to represent them. Gold is up. Urging all... trading y'all change for cash and spurs it on... a more secure investment. Food and water. A couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him... Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jilo Joko. The volcano out of Iceland. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. That'll get the party kicking. Plus your little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf War disaster for virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. And how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick on quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire, be fair. At least I'm tired hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor. Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jilo Joko. The volcano out of... Catch a throat full from the fire vocal.
Cabot.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know. I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes. But so far, so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
A gorgeous view from the sky of the City Hall building here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as we get set for basketball. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out. I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And we're watching 2 highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. And it's Richardson in at the 3. And for the 76ers, the dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. MP is out there with James Harden. And it's Thybulle in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's MP. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
MP showing you right there how effective he can be from deep. Extremely confident behind the arc.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Johnson. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Richardson tries yet again, and it's blocked by Embiid. Thybulle on the wing. MP outside. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
And hey, MP can... hit the shot, especially when the defense is giving him space to get it off.
San Antonio calls timeout.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Walker against MP. Pass to Murray. Back to Walker. A shot to stop the run. They kick it out to Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Harden finds Embiid. Back to Harden. MP against Walker. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Back to Murray. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Richardson. Outside Murray. 4 on the clock. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins checked in. Now here's Murray. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
MP against Walker. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Harden against Murray. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here are the 76ers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Takes the 3. And MP with the 3. MP's got 20.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Harden. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Richardson. Got it.
Well, he's just zoned in. In most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Collins, and Collins gets double-teamed. Richardson for three. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way from deep. MP. And the 76ers another three.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's Walker. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Murray. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Collins. Fires for three. And Walker with the three.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Harden finds MP. Puts up a three. That shot off the mark. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And you asked Joel Embiid, he's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to.
Sixers going with a whole new group out there. Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. James Harden out there with MP, and it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And they'll get another chance. Chalk up 2 there. Embiid's got his first points of the night.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points and also did a lot of damage from long. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
56 seconds left in the second. Pirtle finds Richardson. Count it.
Well, how about Richardson with the nice touch on the floor? This is not an easy shot, folks, and he did it with confidence there.
From deep, MP. The rebound by the Spurs. Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. Walker with it. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Walker's got 5 now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
From deep, MP. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Back to Murray. To the middle. Here's Walker. Oh, MP with a block.
Well, great block that time from MP. Going after that shot and denying it.
And so it's Philadelphia up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Well, he's an excellent defender. You look at Josh Richardson, he's got real good length, athleticism, quickness, and does a good job reading the opposition, too.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Murray against Harden. Murray passes to Pirtle. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted a 20-10-8 line.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Timeout called, the Spurs. And yet, despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
So San Antonio. And it's the Sixers with the ball. There's the three. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Back to Murray. Now here's Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jones has got 8 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Driving inside. Good on the bucket. MP's got 42 in the game.
Boy, you love everything MP is doing on offense, going on the attack every chance he gets.
Outside Murray. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sixers on top, running away with it. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got MP. Joel Embiid is out there with George Niang. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 45 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And here's Johnson. Covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Murray, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Harris. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, so smooth, fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Driving to the basket. On the money with the jumper. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. MP's got 48.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
MP outside. Fires the three. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Langford. Here's Johnson. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And the Spurs with some changes. McDermott comes in for Johnson, and it's Jones in for Murray. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Covered by MP. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jilo Joker. The volcano out of Iceland will conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jilo Joker. The volcano out of Iceland will conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus your little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading y'all change for cash, splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank, L.O. Governor. Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf War disaster from Virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. And how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it, half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie? Say you know why, bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick on quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire, be fair. At least I'm tired of hearing from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby, I'm a whoop, that's a close one. Like a host with a face, like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Cedi Osman. At shooting guard, Isaac Okoro. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. At center, Jarrett Allen. At the other guard position, Darius Garland. Now, introducing the starters for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Ryan, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the three. And for the Grizzlies, another opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year, opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
And the free throw, no good.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
From deep, MP. No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Marking it inside. Covered by MP. Good D by MP. You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
Looking here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Melton passes to MP. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Garland. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Anderson drives. Basket's good. Anderson's got his second bucket on the night.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. LeVert goes against Anderson. LeVert passes to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 9 points.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for Cleveland, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. And a lot of work still ahead, but Colin Sexton says his focus.
I know that I have to continue to work.
Hey, control what you can control, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. I mean, that's a great approach on a young team hungry for wins. You can't get too high or too low.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Brandon Clark out there with MP. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. From deep, MP sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
Great job to use the whole floor. MP doesn't want to let the D get comfortable protecting one area of the court. He wants to stretch things out.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And here's MP from outside. He can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Markkanen against Anderson. Markkanen outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's LeVert. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He tries for three. And MP good for three. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
LeVert with the ball. Pass to Markkanen. The shot off that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could the group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. MP comes in for Jackson. Anderson's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Bain. So for Cleveland right now, Garland and Sexton are in the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Going second overall in 2019, Ja Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to MP. 1:11 left in the third. To the wing, right side. Anderson passes to MP. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in point. but in rebounds as well.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Can't cash it in from close range. Memphis has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Jones. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Sexton. And another basket for Cleveland.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game. Such a critical aspect for him to have.
Anderson passes to MP. Lets it go. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. MP's got 11 points. Here's LeVert. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Over MP. Markkanen misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turn. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's MP, then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Bane in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Takes one from 10 feet. Sexton misses. Memphis trailing here. MP outside. Oh, from deep. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Jones misses. And the Cavs shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And as great as Markkanen.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
Hey there, John Love. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
Nice to meet you, John. Look, not at all. I'm fully expected to come in here and perform regardless of what the haters have been saying about me since I got drafted.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by today, mad. I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How?
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house. And that issue is MP.
This airs tonight.
Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity.
Absolutely do that.
Play nice. Build that vibe. Corporate. I'm a company man.
Just know that coach is in no rush to find out if he was wrong. So if you go this route, it might be a while before you see the minutes you and I both know you deserve. And that can affect the league's perception of you.
And that could affect the market's perception and then eventually the bottom line.
This could all go to plan, MP, but those are the risks. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with coach, be honest.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, woo, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them poppin' stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was, hey, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub. Said she just graduated. I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge. She don't rock with the clubs. My type. Yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, and I check the shoot my shot.
Thanks. Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. It's time for the NBA. DA, it's all.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement. Last season, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both notched career highs in assists. Kawhi said, if I can get us in an offense, that makes me happy. It doesn't matter about getting an assist. Just make the right play and share the ball. Kevin?
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Now look at Memphis' starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's... Grizzlies have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
MP against Batum. And here's MP for three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Count that one.
Because of Anderson's height and instincts, he's a force on the offensive glass.
Man passes to Hartenstein. Here's Kennard over Anderson. Los Angeles with another miss.
No, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
George finds Batum. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Shoots the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Five on the clock. Pass to Kennard. They need this one. Sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 2.
They give up 3 points on one end and then ask Kennard to get them back. Jumpers.
MP deciding where to go with it. For the 3. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, you look at the points they produced. adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The three from MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Man passes to Batum. The rebound by Anderson.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
MP against Batum. And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP.
Now, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Kennard, the pass to Batum. And the rejection by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
George against Jones. This is to MP. The three. Another miss by MP.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And the rejection by MP.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Melton's shot is good.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. Here's George. Good on the 13-footer. George has got 9.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. In the deep, struggling to keep up.
And here's MP for three. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. No good. Shot missing. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
The three from MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And good understanding by MP. Gets to his spot and gives his team some floor spacing.
To the inside. Here's Hartenstein.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Memphis leading. MP outside. From deep. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here's George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. MP getting it done for Memphis. And he's supplying. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Batum is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Man in at the point guard position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot at a big clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Paul George. Pass to Clark. MP outside. Anderson passes to MP. For three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
There's the three, and that's good. MP for three.
3-point.
MP's got 15.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Poked away. At the elbow, Jones. MP trying to free himself up. And it's Jones. Time on the assist by Anderson.
Kyle Anderson.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
The three from MP. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now the pass to man. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Melton. Batum wide open. He fights. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
More than comfortable catching and firing. You got to be aware of Batum. He has a ton of confidence in himself.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Leonard missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Clark kicks to MP. Here's the three. Good on the triple. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Hartenstein passes to Kennard. Leonard inside. He's covered by Anderson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back to the game. And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million.
With a whole new lineup now. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. MP comes in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Left side, George. Shoots over Melton. And it's off the back rim. No good. MP passes to Melton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The three from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 24.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Kennard against Anderson. From 12 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration, that's all.
MP kicks to Jones. Passes it to MP. Launches it. That shot off the mark. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Man. Defended by Jones. MP outside. Cans it from downtown. He's got 27. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting.
He's making some changes here. And the Clippers have possession. 15-point game. Here's Hartenstein. 6 points for him. Pass to Mann. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Hartenstein. Mann passes to Powell. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Clark slams it in.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Clippers trail by 19. The feed now to Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Batum. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for Brandon Clark.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Mann. Down low, here's Kennard. Good D by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. MP outside. To the paint. Clark gets to Anderson. Kennard against MP. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Powell, the pass to Kennard. And here is Powell. Back to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot. Kennard's got 5 points so far. Here's Jones. The pass to Melton. To the middle. Here's Clark. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clark against Powell. Pass to Kennard. Down low. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Clark. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 14 points for Brandon Clark.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Powell finds Kennard. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Clark. Finished off the break. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the rejection by MP. Clark kicks to Melton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Kennard against Clark. Kennard with the ball. He has 5. To the wing on the left. Hartenstein passes to Powell. Clock at 4. Over Anderson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they show effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Here's Powell, and he converts the layup. Powell's got 6 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Grizzlies just dominating this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Hartenstein, and it's Batum in at the 4 spot. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, you know, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it was guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin, what up, Mully? John Stockton, I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Defended by Jones. Bucket is good.
Wow, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicks to Batum. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Swiped away. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And so MV will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the wing, Williams. MP outside. buries it from three-point range. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. With the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Mann's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Hartenstein passes to Coffey. Driving the lane, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. MP outside. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Batum throws it down.
And Batum is so skilled at finishing off these dunks. His vertical is just astounding.
Pass to Tillman. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Batum. And no good. Good defense by MP.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Jones, the pass to MP. From outside the arc, Batum grabs the miss. Clippers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. On the wing, Batum. Pass to Mann. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now, so no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense?
You know, Candace, not really. I felt like I was able to impose my will on them.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Poeltl, the big men. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Irving, outside Durant.
Who's got ball?
Over McDermott. They get it back. Drummond. And the layup is good.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Now here's Johnson. And down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Oh, rejected by Drummond.
2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. Back to Irving. Five to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Durant gets it to go. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Here's Vassell. The Nets making their last shot. He shoots it. And they recover it. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Curry. Outside Durant. Outside for Irving. Again, the Nets score.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
And Drummond with the jam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Murray passes to Poeltl. Here's Vassell. Pass to Johnson from downtown. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Nets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Irving for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Irving's got 5 points.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets leading by 9. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Patrick Mills out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Griffin. Harris on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. Jones grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Walker. And here's Jones. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. And we played through the first minute here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lets it go from 11. Mills, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Love the shooting Walker provides. When he's hot, Clark, he can carry this offense in short stretches.
Well, B.A., you know every team can use a microwave score, and Walker is just getting started. Plenty of upside still to tap.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Walker against Harris. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Left side Jones. Harris against Richardson. Over Harris. Richardson, no good. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat. He doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Brown. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And Irving is subbed in for Mills. He's off on the second.
Well, you look at it, a nice combination of size and mobility made Pirtle a top 10 pick in 2016. He does a really good job bringing energy and taking up space at both ends of the floor. And I love his hands at the offensive and defensive end.
Here's Vassell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Pirtle. Brooklyn with the board. 19 seconds left in the first half. Curry drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
McDermott, right side. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For three, Durant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part. But you've got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. DeJounte Murray is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Curry. Puts it up. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Curry passes to Durant. Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Drummond, defended by Murray. Pass to Durant, outside Irving. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Had the space there, but it's offline. Johnson against Simmons. Pirtle. Hauled in by Curry.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Well, you know, just like his brother, Seth Curry shoots with tremendous range and remarkable efficiency. And the old man wasn't too bad in those categories either. Odell could put it in the hole from deep with a high rate of efficiency, too.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Murray. McDermott outside. Now Murray. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. Brown comes in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Simmons. San Antonio with a rebound. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Walker. Got a piece of it and stolen by Simmons. Brown inside, guarded by Richardson. And Collins with the big block. And he gets it back. Brown can't hit. Richardson with it to the middle. Pass to Primo. Tries to snap the cold streak.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Nets shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Joe Harris out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. Irving up top. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Harris. Count that one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Bates-Diop. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson with it. From deep three-point range, Griffin pulls down the board. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Both teams will make substitutions. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Right side Murray. Over Irving. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Pirtle with the bucket.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Irving. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Spurs ball.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Nets also making a change. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. For the Spurs, this one not looking good. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Drummond defending.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Now here's Irving. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Durant. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Over McDermott. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Murray from outside. Misses there.
Nice defense that time by Drummond, and a movable object with great length.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment. And he was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Bagley is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Joseph in at the point. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. And here's Adebayo. Bounce pass Robinson. 5 to shoot. Lowry from outside. Drills it from outside.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Joseph. And he drives in. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Robinson kicks to low. Good ball movement here by Miami. Tucker with the ball. Working on Grant. Tucker the pass to Butler. The shot will not fall. And it's Detroit the other way. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The shot's good from Bay.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
It's good.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. We talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. The logic is sound. The execution will be tougher. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Cunningham following the basket by Bam Adebayo. To the inside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Robinson finds Lowry. Inside. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Cunningham. 16 seconds left to play in the first.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room. And
now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Pistons, Diallo out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Olynyk, and there's Jackson, and it's Hayes in at the point. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Heat with the lead. Now Hero puts it up from 12. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Stewart, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Stewart's got his first 2 points. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jackson against Oladipo. 4 on the clock. Here's Stewart. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Adebayo down low. Diallo's there. And it's Strus missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Trains the three-pointer.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Now here's Jackson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Oladipo. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Miami ahead, up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men.
that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and give us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They've been fierce at the defensive end, causing turnovers, coming up with key stops. That's the result of great communication and trust between people. Hard to score on them when they're playing like this.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you gotta keep pounding them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now, here is Robinson. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Robinson dishes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Bagley trying to free himself up. Cunningham's shot is off.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
But you're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Here is Cunningham following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bagley.
Well, Bagley bringing it right now and taking his frame and presenting it for contact.
Now here's Butler. Tucker finds Lowry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Oladipo, he's checked in for Adebayo. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Olynyk checked in. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham looking it over. Six to shoot. Bey passes to Joseph. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Diallo, he's checked in for the Pistons. Frank Jackson comes in for Joseph. Now Lowry. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 5.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Grant. Over Butler. Can't hit from the elbow. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. On the court for the Pistons. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Jackson is out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Bey in at the small forward position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Butler against Grant. Out left to the wing. Here's Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Olynyk. Shoots over Hero. A second chance effort. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat leading by 10. And here we go. It's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
That is a tough 2 right there for Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Grant. Over Butler. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. In the corner, it's Diallo. Jackson with it. Pass to Grant. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Bam Adebayo.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
The first free throw is good. Bam Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Then for the Pistons, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Cunningham in for Diallo. Both free throws good from Jackson. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry looking around. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but Veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Back to Lowry. Adebayo finds Butler. It's over Bay. Rebounded by the Pistons. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A spirited rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Boston Celtics with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Wesley Matthews out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. And another shot. That won't go either for Tatum.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
The drive by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
To the paint. Here's Horford. That one is off. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Tatum can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Matthews' shot is good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Outside Tatum. 1:05 left now in the first quarter. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
It's good. Antetokounmpo's got this second bucket.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Middleton with it. Guarded now by Williams. Fires from 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Boston calls time here.
With the offense reeling.